Hair in my mouth. Hi everyone, Rvdebs here. Let's see if I can myself up a little bit. Hey everybody, it's Tuesday. Opening up a window, getting myself comfortable. I hope you come and visit with me for a while. Okay. So it is Tuesday. It's about 7:30ish. I know I'm a few minutes late, and it's a real hot day here. I think we were up to 102, 102 today. But right now it's like very cool, 98. And the only thing that really saves it, is the humidity's low. So that's a good thing, you know. Hello, Tapestry Tart. Hello. Who else popped in? Barbara. Good to see you. So you're having winter, aren't you? Isn't that kind of opposite? We're having like the heat of summer, and in Australia it's a cooler time of the year. I think I'm under that impression. Hello, Totally Kathy. You guys are welcome in. I don't have really a topic other than keeping cool, you know, which I'm trying to do. I haven't done a whole lot. The only thing today, which is a big thing, is I defrosted my refrigerator. In my RV, in an RV refrigerator, it's different than in a house. So there's these fins along the back of the refrigerator, and it'll fill with ice. It takes a few months, but you have to defrost it so you can keep it working. Hi, Kimberly. So to defrost it, you take a hair dryer and you go back and forth over the ice, you know, and you melt it down and get all the ice gone. Hi, Butterbean Head. Nice to see you all. Yeah, so I defrosted the fridge, which was a job. Nothing major, but I mean, you know, I got to do it I think I do it every couple months, maybe every 2 or 3 months. That was my big day. Hi, Ace. Yeah, nothing much, but you know, it was 102 degrees around 5 p.m. And I just sort of I lay low, you know. I take the dogs out for a quickie, and they're hot too, so they come back. Barbara, who's in Brisbane, Australia, she said, yes, that's right. It's going to be 25 today. It's good for winter. How are you and fur babies? We're doing great. Rosie is at the edge of the sofa over there, being as cute as can be. Lily is under my desk. Have fun, Jen. It's going to be hot. Yeah, it's hot everywhere, really, right now. Although my cousin Maxine said that when she was in Vermont 2 weeks ago, it was like 50s and 60s, which would be great. Big day for Tart. She said, I ran out and got me a salmon lunch. Well, that's nice. Kimberly's going to, how do you say that? Okoboji? Iowa? Am I wrong? Did I kill it? Tomorrow for boating with friends. Nice. It's gonna be hot. Yeah, it's 101. Yeah. Stay hydrated. So, yeah, I'm laying low, and I'm in front of 2 fans. I got the little fan, this one, which is, I think, really one of the best, best things I've bought. This little thing. It's on a USB port. It can go really right at me. It's quiet. Pardon me, it's quiet. And then I got the big oscillating fan that's kind of doing the whole room. So that's it. Anybody do anything fun? I just, you know, summertime, it should be a fun time. It used to be in the old days, but nowadays I just want to get through it. Hi, Marcy, California girl. That's the lake that Constantine and, oh really, Next Page PJ went to when they were younger. Hi, Candy Purple. Hi, Jerry. Kathy said, I got a dozen fresh picked sweet corn delivered to my door today. Lovely. I had a delivery today too. I've been ordering a lot from Amazon. I could, because if I'm shopping around here, it's good for almost everything. But if you want something special, even in Walmart, I couldn't find it. I was there. So I got a big thing of roasted sesame seeds. And I got everything but the bagel from Trader Joe's. I got a big bottle of sesame oil. And, you know, free shipping, so. Yeah. So that's what I do. I just kind of hang out home, you know. Hi, Kathy's almost 60. Thank you, Jerry. I'm not doing anything special. I put a little makeup on for the live stream. This is the highlight of my day. Hi, Linda, Lindsay. Hey, Julie. Nice to see you guys. Thank you, Jerry. You always say sweet things. Makes me happy. Makes me feel good. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. Scott's on his way back. He had a nice visit. It looked like he had a good time. Kathy says hot in Florida, but the afternoon rain cools it off. Yeah, the rain does cool it off. Hi, Marilyn, darling. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I talked to my cousin Maxine for a long time, like an hour on the phone today. We caught up with each other. She said it's really hot and really humid, and she's the one that told me she doesn't run her air conditioner until July. But the way it sounded like is she can't handle the heat either. That's pretty true, Jerry. I just kind of do whatever I feel like. I'm not doing too much this summer. You know, I had my little getaway, and then in October I'm going to go to Abilene State Park for Lollapalooza. So those are that's my next thing I'm going to do. Hello, Martha. Let's see. What place where he was at? That was a beautiful place. I don't know if I lost. There's a fly in here that's going to be caught on my trap any minute. It keeps flying near the window, and that's the death spot for him. So that's it, you know, and I ordered a couple of bathing suits. Oh yeah. I haven't had a new bathing suit for like 6 years. And they're like two-piece, the tankini, like a top and a bottom. Oh, Scott, yeah. Sorry. Hi, Sharon Lee. I got lost. Did I say hello to you, Maryland? Oh, man. Kathy said she just finished an 8-hour working at Lowe's. So glad to be sitting down. I bet. I don't think I could stand up too long. Actually, I can't stand for long. That's a problem because sometimes, you know, you have to stand for a long time. When I was defrosting the refrigerator, I didn't sit down. I just sat there. Stood there with the hair blower for the longest time. And I was ready to sit down. Well, I went swimming yesterday. I have a little bit of video of it, not much, over at Nathan and Nadia's in their pool. Kathy and I, just us. And I was wearing kind of like biker shorts and a t-shirt with a sports bra under it. And that was okay, but you know, I want to be able to go in the pool and be comfortable So they were really cheap. I got them on at Shein. Hi, Constantine. Online, of course. I don't know if they'll fit good, but they're really cute, and they were really, for 2 bathing suits with the tax and shipping was like $40. How you doing, Constantine? Kimberly says she's taking care of her grandkids. Takes running after them. Oh yeah, and changing diapers all day long. Talk about exhausting. That is a big job, Kathy. We had I didn't babysit, but we had Joey's children, who is really it's Kathy's first grandson is Joey, and he's got a little boy named Atlas and a little girl named Serena. One is 2 and one is 5. And they're adorable. And they were there all day till like, I don't know, about 9 p.m. So I know she was ready to give them back to mom and dad, for sure. Yeah, so I need to swim as much as I can. I have a friend, Laura. She's got a pool. It's above ground. Very nice. And Nathan and Nadia have it above ground also. I wish we had one, but you know, there are a lot of maintenance. Keeping the water clean is very hard. Not hard, but it's work. And it's costly. So I never gotten a tankini, they call them, you know, where it's 2-piece. I think it's going to be nice. Jerry says, Deb, in your last video, you kind of showed us inside your RV. You're so right, it's very cozy. It is cozy, and you know, it's all you really need. I mean, I would love a little more counter space in the kitchen and a bigger bathroom. But as far as the amount of space, I don't really need much more. Yeah, you have the $15 kiddie pool. You know, I have bought kiddie. I just bought another thing, and it's so small. I can't get on the ground and then get up that easy, and my knees have been sore since I fell on them. So I just have to admit it. I'm getting old. There are things that I can't do that I used to do easily. Kathy's almost 60, said, I'm actually in customer service. I talk to many customers all day. It's nice to come home and just have some quiet time. I bet. I have a lot of quiet time. You guys, I talk to you. You all more than I talk to anybody, really. Kimberly said, I have miracle suits. They're the one piece that hide lots of sins, if you know what I mean. Oh, I think I've had at least one of those. Yeah. This is a little different. Like, it's just, you know, kind of a cute bathing suit top that goes, like, to your crotch. Hopefully. And I'm going to be wearing, like, I can wear the bottoms that go with it, or I can put on my little biker shorts, which I do like. My dogs won't go in the kiddie pool. I had it set up, and they just, like, they weren't interested in getting in the kiddie pool. Miss Marilyn Darling said, tell me about it. This morning I went to get up to go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, and pulled a muscle in your... I'm sorry, I should have said something. I read that. I'm so sorry. It's horrible to when your back goes out. I've had it, believe me, and it's not fun. Hopefully, ice and heat and rest will bring it back. That usually helps. Yeah, the knees, Julie. You know, my knees just... And now that I have a sore knee, I mean, I went down on my knee twice in a week. You know, getting up from my knee. Even now, if I put any pressure on my bed to get up on my knee, I can't. It hurts. I'm sure I have a little hairline fracture from so many times falling on my knees. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Marilyn, too. Thanks, Julie. Aw. Well, you have class, too. Miss Marilyn Darling said, yeah, I took off today. Yeah. From the first day back at work, and I'll go back tomorrow. Hopefully everything will cooperative. Just really rest up, you know. Don't sit at your desk for all day. Really, you know, get some ice and heat and just like chill. Let your back heal. For you, it's your right hip. My hips are okay, but my knees, not so good. And when you do get on like the floor, like I'd like to get on the floor and be able to, you know, hang out with the kids, or, you know, just easily get upstairs of the pool. That's a chore. At Nathan and Nadia's, they've got a really nice way to get up to their where you go in, but on the way down, it's just a little ladder that you have to climb down, and sheesh, you know, it's okay going down, but when you lift your body out of the water, it's heavy. Yeah, the knees never get rest. That's right. Getting old. So, my cousin Maxine's going to be 80 in June, so she just turned 79, 80. And I think they're going to have a real big party for Maxine. You guys met Maxine when I was in Florida. And I think I'll go back and want to be at that party. So, yeah. It's only painful when you sleep. Oy. Oh, goodness. My eyes are watering. I can't wait. Tomorrow I get my air purifier. And I'm going to start running that and see if my sinuses start feeling better. Marilyn says they say that the best exercise is to get down on the floor. Yeah, right. And get back up and do it over and over again. Well, you can tell them. No. Kath says mine is my shoulders from standing and cutting hair with my arms in the air for 40 years. Yeah, so you got... Kathy has bad shoulders. When we were doing Renaissance fairs, we were up in New York, Tuxedo, New York. Beautiful place. And there was a permanent place. So if you were going to be there, you have to build a booth. So we built a really beautiful booth on a gorgeous little area in this permanent Renaissance fair land. And she stapled up, what's that stuff called that's like tan color and it's cheap? Some kind of cloth. Oh, it skipped my mind. Anyway, she upside down constantly with her arms, you know, stapling on this material to the beams. And that hurt her shoulders forever. Yeah, Julie, I've been really having a lot of, like, my eyes draining, my nose is plugged, just, you know, and someone had told me that comes in here to get an air purifier, and I thought about it, you know. This place, I live in a travel trailer that's 2005 with 2 dogs. We've got dust in Texas like unbelievable, plus all the pollen and all of the cotton. They're growing cotton now, you know, the seasons, they never stops. And an air purifier supposedly can do that, can clear it out. I'm going to see. And if it works, believe me, I'll be telling you. I'm going to show you what I got. I'm not sponsored. I just bought it. Butterbean heads, did I get down on the floor in slow motion and then crawl across the floor to a chair? Yeah, I have to have a couch or a chair if I'm going to go on the floor. Hi, Lightning Will. I am Robin. Muslin. Thank you. Yes, it was muslin cloth. And we had beams. It was like a big A-frame, basically, and a nice, beautiful wooden floor, and then it was open, but we had to do something, so that's what we did. Hi, not there yet. Welcome. Yeah, Renaissance fairs. That was fun. I mean, that it cost us. This is back in let's say 1994, back in the old days. Yeah, we built this really kind of cool medieval Renaissance fair booth, and it was ours. And then across the back, in the back of the shop, was a beautiful lake with flowers and It was a botanical gardens that the Renaissance Fair basically bought, and has been there for years. Thank you for. I need good luck. Everybody does. Yeah, Wisconsin. I've never been to Wisconsin, but I've heard of the fair there. Robin. Okay. All right. I'll call you Robin. So, yeah, that was a pretty booth. So we made it like it was a. I guess we measure. I remember it being like 14 by 14, kind of one big, one big wooden deck, and you had to get the womanized decking. It cost a lot of money. And then the open back, you could see the lake, but we had, Kathy made yellow, beautiful, these curtains that we had, real soft, flowy, almost see-through, and that would block the back off. It was really nice. And we also built a counter so that we could put everything underneath the counter and lock it every night. S. Lee said, I set up a flea market every weekend for years selling antiques and collectibles, and it was hard work, but a lot of fun talking to the people. As long as the weather was good, and that's like anything. If the Renaissance Fair was going to be bad, it's because the weather turns bad, and it doesn't close. You just work in the rain. People are slopping it up, and, it's not a good thing. Yeah, I'm hoping this air purifier. I mean, I just put makeup on it, and I've got, tears that flow out of my both sides now. You've been in the tuxedo. That's beautiful. Yeah, when you're at the Renaissance Fair, you use like as much as you can do it. We used to say, good day, my lord. Good day, my lady. Come hither. Bring your purse. My lord, bring your lady this way. Yeah, that's how you talk at the Renaissance Fair. It's fun, and we did it for 9 years. And Tuxedo, New York was one that we did for 5 years in a row. At first, we camped at the Botanical Gardens right behind the Renaissance Fair's festival grounds. They have camping for people. That's way before I got into RV, but I was in a pop-up camper, and you get to know everybody, and it's fun. I mean, 8 weeks. You're there, so you're there at least 10 weeks. Because you got to get there at least a week before to open up your booth and get comfortable. Yeah. I will let you guys know about the air purifier when I get it. I'm getting it tomorrow, so my next video I'll show it. I don't know, I'm going to give it. They said you can tell in 48 hours. Sterling Forest, yes. And the lucky thing is we camped out in this camp area behind the fair in our pop-up for 2 years, which is in itself, I mean, it's camping, and it's during the weekdays everybody's making their art and having gatherings, and people are sharing food and making music, and the mosquitoes were out. So I thought, well, I don't want to be camping, but I want to keep doing the fair, so I put an ad in a town called Monroe, which is close to the Tuxedo area. And I got the guy called me up. His name is Robert, and he said, I've got 2 bedrooms downstairs with a bathroom, and it's available. And we were like, yes, we'll take it. And so we asked Robert. His name was Robert Schliff, and we asked him how much he wanted for renting the downstairs of his house for like a couple months. And he said, free. All I want you to do is give me a pass, like I work for you at the fair, so that I can get in, because he loved the Renaissance Fair. And so I said, sure. And then we cleaned up his house. He was very much a hoarder of weird things. He would hoard backpacks. He had backpacks, like probably 30 or 40 backpacks in his closet. And everything else was like in 20s and 30s. That was a trip in itself, staying there. And so that was in, if you know where Sterling Forest is, Robin, then do you know where Clinton Woods is? Because we stayed in this house that was only 2 miles from the fair. So we were so lucky. And the house was neat. And he only was there on the weekends because he worked in the city. He was in the diamond business, his parents and him, and he would count diamonds. That was his job. um, so he would leave us all through the week, and we just used the whole house. You know, we had a great time. We had two steps down into an area where the fireplace was, and it was like a couch was like downstairs a little bit, and it was just a beautiful place. The woods were gorgeous. Monroe, yes. And then there's that little, I don't know the name of this town. You might know the name of the town. Right near Monroe, there was a Hasidic town. And we would drive over. It was just fun to watch people that live. They're so different, the Hasidic people. Do you know what I'm talking about, that little town? Because they go to Monroe to do their shopping. So you always see them. Hey, Lone Star Travelers. 109. Ooh. Well, maybe the rain will cool that down. I hope so. Yeah, Greenwood Lake. Oh, man. That is cool. We were there between 95. Well, I think the first year was 93. And then 95, we moved in with Robert in the summer, 2 years in a row. There are stories about that house. Yes. It was a house in Clinton Woods, like I say, a couple miles from the Renaissance Fair grounds. Hi, Bill. Nice to see you. Welcome. And so the Renaissance Fair ran 8 weeks, and we were again in Robert's house. And when he was there, he was in his room mostly, and he got me on the computer. I mean, he's the first one that ever let me get on AOL and CompuServe and Prodigy. That was my introduction, and I would be all week long. I'd be online, and when he's working, and Kathy was out hugging trees. The Hasidic town is Curious Joel. Joel, exactly. Wow, it's neat, Robin, that we can kind of reminisce over an area that I thought was just beautiful, up there in Monroe, and again in Clinton Woods, and that whole area, Greenwood Lake, Sterling Forest. Oh my gosh, that brings back good memories. Does it matter? So we, Kathy had never seen snow. I'll tell you this story. My dear friend Kathy never saw snow before. And of course that means, well, we could maybe stay and we could, stay and see a snow and then go home back to Florida. So Robert's like fine with it. We keep his house beautiful, and he comes home and we're friends. So we stay. It was the fair ended in September, Labor Day type of thing. And then we stayed, and it was October. And then November, we had Thanksgiving. His mom came up, and we all had Thanksgiving together. It's a beautiful area. And we stayed. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. You probably know this drive. Well, first of all, they have Bear Mountain there. You can drive. There's seven lakes, and everything's turned purples and beautiful yellow and orange, and just, it was autumn to the T. Big, huge autumn trees reflecting their colors off of this clear, beautiful lake. Oh, I have pictures. I just don't have them handy, or I would share them. I have to get them out. Kathy has them too. So gorgeous area. So we stayed October and November, and right around, it was getting towards Christmas, and we were going to stay. Hi, Nana May. Chainmail. We had a friend, Scott, who was a chainmail guy. I don't know about that. I don't think we did, but October was absolutely fantastic up there, and I had never seen a prettier autumn in my life. And so we stayed, and then Christmas came, and so Christmas Eve, I think it's 1995. You might know because there was a huge storm. Um, we decided to drive to Manhattan, to the big city, and that was about a 45-minute drive to see the Christmas lights, just to drive around Christmas Eve. And there's nothing like Manhattan. It's a beautiful place, especially when it's all lit up for Christmas. And it was beautiful. And on our way back from the city, there was a side, like a roadside farmer kind of market store. And hi, Menno Ferry, nice to see you. Welcome in. We went in the store and they had a sale. The Christmas trees were like, they were giving them away, and we got a bunch of, like, whatever we could get that would decorate the tree, half price. We got a bunch of what do you call it? It's big balls of evergreen to put out, decorate. We went back and had ourselves a Christmas, and we had collected and we laminated autumn leaves during the season. So we decorated, we hung autumn leaves, punched a little hole in a string, and it was beautiful. So that's where we wound up for Christmas. And it started snowing, and it didn't stop snowing. It snowed, and it snowed, and there was a blizzard, and we would get rain, so the rain would be ice rain, and the ice rain made everything slippery, and it was the very top of a hill. The driveway was so steep that there was no way that any car could get all the way up the driveway. We had to park at the bottom of the hill, and then we always noticed there was a rope on the side of this hill, like a little up the hill. And we thought, why is there a rope there? Because you park down there and pull yourself up. It's very scary. But so we're sort of stuck there for the longest time, and we didn't leave till February. We did not leave till February. We wanted to leave, but there was no way we could leave January, and we had to leave. Robert paid $250 to a neighbor to backhoe the driveway. And he worked on it all day, salting it, backhoeing it. And you know what? It's still, we couldn't get all the way up. We got 3/4 of the way up this hill, and we loaded all our stuff as much as we could. And we backed down. I drove this and got out of there. And it was a horrible blizzard night. We drove and drove we got to, I think it was Maryland. And went to get gas, and this man said, "You're not driving over the bridge, are you?" And I go, "Yeah, we're on our way to Virginia." And he said, "No, you need to stay." And we did. We went and got a hotel. It was amazing. And that ride back to Florida was horrific in the ice. So that was one of my stories of my life as a Renaissance fair. We had parties in that house. It was a trippy place, beautiful. There was bears. I've told the story about the bear. Do you guys remember the story about the bear at that house in the Renaissance fair? Yeah, we did listen. He was serious. And when you put the gas tank, gas in, it was all iced. Everything had a crystallized ice over it, and it was getting worse and worse. So that was okay, we'll stay. Barbara, I'm 70. I'm the same age as you are. It's a great age. It's a good age. At least I'm alive. I wish I was, that body that I could. I never was really a great body, but, in your 20s, 30s, even 40s, you're strong. I'm not strong, and neither is Kathy. She used to be the strongest between the two of us. Yeah. Yeah, I've learned that I don't care if people know how old I am. I'm proud that I'm alive and I'm here. And I'm the coolest, hippest old lady that you'll ever meet. And I'm asking you guys really nicely to give me a thumbs up. Because there are only 27 thumbs up. That makes me sad. You can't wait till you get to 70 and retire. Hey, retirement's great. And I think the biggest thing I've heard, not heard or learned, is to retire as soon as you can. Because my dad worked his butt off all his life. And he really never got a chance to retire before his health failed him. And I made a point of it. I said I'm going to retire. I mean, I still have my channel and I still have my Etsy shop. By the way, I do have a lot of pretty things for sale. So I still have my hands in art, but I don't want to work for anybody. And I'm glad I'm retired. And it's funny how you can fill your life up. Your time goes by, people go, oh, I can't retire. I don't know what I'd do. It's like, you'll know what to do. Oh, you'll be 70 also. Hey, cool for us. Hi, Adam. 2 hours ago, had a really bad, nasty, heavy downpour, crazy wind and mad thunderstorm. I was listening to fire scanners and they got busy running call to call. Where were you? Where are you? Where are you located, Adam? I'm glad you're safe. Kimberly said, my husband will never retire. He will work until he can't move anymore. Not me. I'm retired. I don't know why he doesn't want to retire and do things that just make him happy. That's all we got to do. We don't have to please people anymore unless you want to. You don't have to go out of your way. People should help you out. Your kids should be, looking in on you and enjoy your life. I don't know. I don't want to work till I die. Massachusetts. Oh. That's where Kathy's daughter-in-law, Nadia, she's from Massachusetts. Hi, Kathy Bailey. Nice to see you. Welcome. Work makes him happy. What kind of work does he do? Oh, he won't work for anyone. At least he works for himself. That's cool. Butterbeanhead said, my husband talks of retiring, but he loves what he does. He draws blueprints. He's a designer. Well, see, that's artistic, too. So I can see why, that's anything that we're doing that we do like to do. You're lucky. He's lucky that he loves what he does. And that's another thing. To work a job that you hate because it pays you is so sad. A lot of people do it. I've done it, but not mostly. I've done whatever I can with my hands. Hi, twin. She said, I'm not retiring. I would be bored. No. I was unemployed 6 months in my 40s. I won't do it unless I move out of Illinois. But these days it's safe here. No idea how safe elsewhere. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying that everybody should do what I say. But retiring, I found it really good. Yeah. It's just a good thing for me. And I don't know. If you enjoy your work, that's one thing. If you're working because you think you would be bored because you couldn't fill your day up, there's got to be things that are, something you wanted to do that you've never gotten a chance. I don't know. It's just me. That's good, Butterbeanhead, then, if he's happy, That's important anyway, to be happy. Kimberly, she said, we owned our own business and sold it, and now has an excavator and tears out trees. We have rentals, so he works. Oh, well, that's working for yourself. As long as he's not killing himself, You have to pace yourself when you get older. But I think it's good to be doing stuff you enjoy. I'm going to start working a little bit, not for pay. I'm going to start helping Kathy at Kendall and Company. I'm going to help get the office real organized, pulling out the 2020 mail and separating it, and I want to help. And I took a Claritin, and I'm still feeling it. So it just doesn't seem to help. Kathy's almost 60. Said I work with a couple ladies that are 65, and one is still works 2 jobs. Her husband passed away a couple years ago, and she needs 2 financially. It's hard. Oh, that would be terrible. It's a bummer. I thank God for my husband all the time, because when he passed away, I got 80% of his Social Security. So if I didn't have his Social Security and I was single and we never got married or anything, I would have had only like $800 a month, maybe less. So I'm fortunate, thank God. I got married because we almost didn't. We had no kids, but we did it for insurance. He had full coverage. I had no coverage. You have to pace yourself, yeah. Can't, especially in the heat, out there working. I don't know how anybody works in the heat. Yeah. They're cleaning out the next door, the yard. It's a big job, and they've been working on it they didn't work today, but they're cutting down trees and pulling out crap, and it's been empty for years and years and years. So hello, John King. All is well. Hope you're doing well. Twin Sparrow said I typed 40 words per minute, age 13. No typing class till I was 16. Got up to 70 something words per minute at 17 point. It was 94 words per minute. Wow. That's a real fast typist. Oh no, Bill, Phillies are losing. Are you at the Phillies watching it in person? Well, I'm sorry they're losing. You know what? Have a Philly cheesesteak. I've never drank Gatorade, but I know that helps. You have to if you're outside. That's the kind of thing he likes to do. Well, that's what they're doing over there. They got a lot of stuff to get out of there, and they mowed the front. It looks better. You're at the game. Get a hot dog or something for me. Lily, what you doing, Lily? Come here. It's fun. Want to come up here? Come here. Come here. Oh, Lily, you are so. Kathy's husband's like that too. He's always doing stuff. He's always busy. Making something, putting something away, getting ready, changing this. Yeah, he's got to stay busy, which is good. And we just make sure he wears a hat and stays, stays hydrated. But nobody can work in the middle of the day here. Everybody's like, it hits about 2 o'clock, and if you haven't done everything you want to do, well, I'm going in the house. And my air conditioner, thank God so far, I pray it stays that way. It's been doing good. Oh, my tearing eyes. I'm just hoping I can get this under control. Where's Maryland? I'm thinking Maryland Monroe. Where'd she go tonight? Kimberly, husband's mom is like that. She told me she was gonna die running. I told her I will be sitting in a recliner watching TV, eating popcorn and drinking a bud. Oh, that's cute. The chickens are doing good. We have 2 chickens that are adult, and they're laying eggs every day. But the young chickens, not yet. The hot water heater is fixed and running, thank God. Yes, and It was, the water pressure was so horrible. I think I told you guys last week. It was to the point where my sprayer didn't work and it was just dripping out. And Chris came over, this sweet guy, and found that it was the connector to the house. It was one of those pressure gauge that doesn't allow the pressure to be too much. But he took it out. It works perfect now. Oh, it's the same night for me. That's rare that Blind Views would have his live stream at the same time. Well, so there. Hi, Cameron. Marilyn, darling, you gotta try Allegra. Yeah, right. Yeah, I've seen the Allegra. You know, they're right with the Claritin and the whatever the other one is. I remember taking Claritin in Alabama and it helped, but it's not really doing it. I really think it's the air. I'm the air purifier. I'm thinking. How you doing, Cameron? He started about 20 minutes before you came in. Whatever. Okay. That's fine. They can do that. It's up to them. You're good? Scotland. What's going on in Scotland? How's your weather? Twin Sparrow said the train is going through town here and it makes me sneeze. Not always, but a lot. Building not sealed well. You've got 3 air purifiers? 55. Nice. Cool. I wish it was 55 here. Well, it's not too bad, you know. Right now, I think it's probably, I don't know what it is right now. It was 98 about a half hour ago. But we don't have a lot of humidity, so it's not too bad. It'll get down to 75 tonight. Yeah, 55 degrees, 60 degrees, 70 degrees. That's my favorite. That's interesting, Twin Sparrow, that, you know, you know when the train's coming because you sneeze. That's heavy. Hi, Allison. So what did you guys do this week that made you feel good? Anything fun? I don't know if I had any fun. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah. I went swimming with Kathy. That was fun, I must say. And I was playing with the kids. With a little boy named Atlas. He's 2. And his sister, Serena, is 5. And they're precious. Just precious. Naname, she said we have air purifiers and changed the filters yesterday. We have 2 dogs and you wouldn't believe what it traps from the air. You know what? It's going to be so dirty, so fast with hair and dust. I'm going to have to spend money on those refills and they're not cheap. Really good for you. You lightened up your load there, huh, Cameron? 2 carloads of stuff to the charity shops. That's one of the things I want to do very soon. A little bit at a time, but I'm going to empty my closet out of all the clothes that I never wear. I don't know why I keep them. I always think maybe I'm going to want them. But I want to get rid of, like, anything I don't touch. And it's a lot. Between t-shirts and blouses, and even slacks. I just don't wear a lot of my clothes. Chopped and split logs never ends. Yeah, but that's a nice thing to do. Hi, Code 4. Northern California. Nice. I bet the weather's nice there. What's it like in Northern California? What's your temp? Oh wow, your air purifier came with a year's supply. Where did you buy it? That's cool, Marilyn. Nice to get a shout out. I never get a shout out anymore from anybody. Camo Dave shout me out years ago when I lost my channel, when it was hijacked, I mean. That was the only time. Yeah, it's a good feeling to get rid of stuff that you don't wear, you don't need. I have so much clothes that I don't even have room to put clothes away, and yet I open 2 little closets, and I don't even touch that stuff. Your filters are $40, like each one? Northern California, and you're 91 degrees. That's very warm. You must be in like a valley of some sort. It is hard to part with things. I've gone through it, and I keep saying I might use it, but I know that I'm not going to use some of the stuff that I'm keeping. Kathy says, I agree with Kim. Do get your vents cleaned out once in a while. I don't know who would be able to clean out. You know, in an RV, I've got central air conditioning in here. So there are vents. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 4 or 5 vents in the house. And I'm sure there's got to be dust in them. But I don't know anybody that does any work on that. And I don't know how I would do it. I can barely reach. The Bay Area, east of the Delta. Delta Dawn. Lone Star says, it felt like an oven outside today. Can't do anything here outside. I stayed under the air conditioner, crafting with my crocheting. That's what I was saying. I just like take the dogs out as quickly as I can. They had to go, they go, and then, you know, go back in the house and sit with fan on me, air conditioning, watch TV, do whatever I'm doing. And now at night it does get better. So it's sunset now. It's probably going to go to, you know, it'll get better. And if there's a breeze, then it's not too bad. Oh my goodness. There's people that do it there. Yeah, but that's house. It's different. RVs are not like houses. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. The robins flew the coop. Aw, that's neat. Twin Sparrows got little videos of these robins in a nest right by her house there. A long-handled vacuum. I don't have one, but Kathy does. You know, when you're like looking at, see if I can even show you. Well, there's one over there. So you can pop. I've popped them off and I clean them because they get kind of dirty. So you can pop them off and clean them, but you know that means that the air that's flowing is also dirty. So I'm gonna have to, air purifier, not air fryer. The air purifier, I'm gonna see how that goes. If that helps, and if it doesn't help enough, then I'm gonna have to do something else. Because like I'm sitting here and I'm, you know, there's no reason. I don't know. Yeah, so the vents do need cleaning. I don't know how to do that. Hi, Marilyn. 93 degrees in Central Florida. It's 77 tonight. That's not bad. But what's your humidity? Our humidity was like 30%, which is good. Hey, Dana. Nice to see you. Just talking about, I'm getting an air purifier, and I ordered it. It's coming tomorrow, and I'm hoping that it's going to clean out some of the crap that's in the air for me in my house. And if it works, I'll just keep buying the filters. Good old Amazon has been doing great. I really get a lot of stuff now on Amazon. Well, if you want me to help you, I'll be glad to. Come here. Come here. Oh. Okay. Let's say hello to everybody before you run away. Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. It's cooled down to 89. Yeah, summer is here to stay. Yeah, I'm gonna see how this works for me, because sinuses are bad. And when I was at that Airbnb, I noticed I did not have as many stuffed up, and my eyes weren't doing this. My little Peanut, she's such a chihuahua, That's not I don't think that would work too good. Not there yet. Rosie's under my feet. Hi, twin. We have another twin in here. 2 twins. Yeah, Amazon's been good. I got an order of big thing of sesame seeds roasted. I mean, a giant jar. And it was not that expensive. And I got some sesame oil. I got everything but the bagel from Trader Vic's, because you can't get that at the local place. So you got to learn. I've learned. I keep my AC on all night long. Yes, indeed. All day and all night. The only time I turn my AC where it's off is if I'm cooking. If I need the microwave for a few minutes or to toast a bagel, I'll turn the air up until it turns off. I find out how to find the twins. I don't know about that. Is it in my living room? Actually, no. It's right above my bed. The air conditioner. But there's vents all over the place. The bedroom is nice and cool. Can you get a plain bagel and add stuff to the outside of it? No. You can't add stuff to the outside, but you can take a plain bagel, put some cream cheese on it, and sprinkle some everything but the bagel on top. Hello, RC Long. Welcome, you guys. Yeah, there's vents everywhere, and it's cool in the bedroom. And what happens, even in the winter, I don't have AC on, but I have the fan on, because that sound, that white, sound. Man, I don't know what, it says I'm running at about 70. But you never know, because those things don't always work. You need to do that. Yeah, I have to have AC, that's for sure. It's on right now. It's quiet. What you're hearing is a fan, if you hear anything. Because if I turned off the fan right now, you'd hear a lot quieter, but I can't. Yeah, the fan drowns out the noise, exactly. Marilyn said I didn't get my first bagel until I was in my 40s. My favorite is cinnamon raisin, but I like with sesame seeds and poppy seeds. It just shows how Gentile you are. Don't take offense. But cinnamon bagel is probably the least bagel-y bagel there is. Yeah, 70's about where I keep it too. Okay, Lily, do you want to go play on the couch? Ready? Even when I grew up, my mom and dad lived in, West Hollywood. I remember my mother kept it like 68 degrees in the house. I love bagels. I actually have lox in the refrigerator. I get the Nova lox, which is the really sweet, good lox, and I toast the bagel with cream cheese. I slice sweet onion, of course, and the lox, and then I drip a bunch of capers on top. Mm-mm. Same here, Constantine. All year long, I have that fan on. We've lost power, and it wakes you up instantly because the place gets quiet. Yeah. I've never seen a swamp cooler. I don't know how good they are. Cinnamon raisin bagels. If I'm going to get cinnamon raisins, it'd probably be just toast. It's LOX, Kimberly. LOX. It's salmon, smoked salmon. And the best kind is, I think, is Nova because it doesn't have any salt. It's not salty. It's good. Nova. You can find it, where bacon is and seafood at the market. I've got 2 fans on in the living room. Actually, I have 3 fans altogether. I have a little fan that's clipped onto the kitchen so that when I'm doing dishes, I got a fan. I got one really here, that's the one I showed you earlier, and an oscillating fan. I don't need any in the bedroom. It's nice and cool in there. You don't like salmon? Okay. Well, it's smoked salmon, so it's not really like the salmon yet you cook. Noble, hi Noble. She said, I discovered bagels when I moved to Atlanta, Jewish deli in lobby of office building. I worked and had absolutely the best grilled, nothing better, grilled bagels anybody ever had. Jack's Deli, Peachtree. Yeah, and I like everything. I like to melt a really good pepper jack cheese. Yeah, on a bagel. I like cream cheese on a bagel. I like really anything on a bagel. Well, Kimberly, I won't force you to eat smoked, and if it comes in front of us, I'll eat it for you. Hi, Linda Stevens. I don't know if I said hi. I hope so. If I didn't, forgive me. I might have looked away. Exactly, code for life. Yes. Red onions and capers. I even like a little squeeze of lemon. And I just love everything bagels. And if I don't have an everything bagel, I have the seasoning. Swamp coolers don't work in Texas. I don't know. I don't really understand them that much. Kimberly says that really is the only food I cannot tolerate smoked. Good, I gladly give it. Okay, there you go. I don't really like smoked ham. I'd rather not. If I'm gonna make a ham sandwich, I don't like smoked ham that much. I'd rather just have plain. So we're all keeping cool as much as we can. Just hanging out in front of the fans, and I want to go to the store. I didn't go today. I'll go tomorrow. Um, I made dinner. I don't even want to cook when it's hot like this. That's true, Butterbean Head. Smoked. It's just called smoked salmon. It's not smoky smelled or flavor. Hi, Inez. Yeah, we have dry heat here in this part of Texas too, Dana. But parts of Texas is on the water and it's humid. I love pepper jelly with cream cheese. Yes. Really? That's salty. Pepper jelly, yum. I don't have any right now. We can get that around here, though. So, let's see, what can I announce? Bud's, which is the restaurant in town that Kathy's son and daughter-in-law own. They have had the back room, which used to be a restaurant, closed off for the last couple of years since 2020. And they just remodeled. I'm going to have to go look at it because it's going to be opening again, and I'm looking forward to it. Inez said she cooked egg foo young from scratch for dinner. Sounds delicious. I like pepper jack on club crackers or Ritz crackers. Anchovy pizza. I don't say I want anchovy on my pizza. But if there was an anchovy on my pizza, I would live through it. But I don't order that. I'm closing the drapes. If I can just get a hold of it. God. Okay. Privacy. Yeah, I love any kind of Asian food. Chinese, Thai food, Japanese. Anchovies. Well, they're not hair. Those are little bones. So my favorite pizza. Okay, if I'm going to order pizza and it can be whatever I want, I would say cheese. Lots of cheese. Sauteed onions, mushrooms, and pepperoni. And bacon. Crispy bacon. That's what I would order. What are you guys ordering? Let's all pretend we're ordering pizza. Extra cheese. And who puts red pepper flakes on their pizza? I do. Kimberly said our neighbors in Lincoln are Vietnamese and they had a wedding. Very traditional stuff. People were bringing lots of food. I wanted to be invited. Oh, you weren't invited? Okay, Tapestry Chart's going to get cheese, pepperoni, bacon, and pineapple on her pizza today. And Miss Marilyn Darling is getting onion, chicken, pineapple, and extra cheese. Sounds delicious. Marilyn, she says ham, onions, bacon, extra cheese. GMA, cinnamon. She says margarita pizza. Kimberly says cheese with extra cheese. Linda Lindsay says pepperoni with some green pepper. Butterbean said my favorite pizza is vegetable pizza with extra cheese and yes, red pepper flakes. Noble, I'm boring. Pepperoni, mushrooms, and extra cheese. I'll eat that one. I like that, Noble. That's what I put. Extra cheese, pepperoni, onion, and I put a little bit of crispy bacon and onion. Twin Sparrow says pizza with onion, mushroom, and sausage. I could eat there. Maya, planning on making a Mississippi pot roast in the crock pot Friday. I've tried it. Isn't that the one? Is that the one that has the those peppers? They put a bunch of peppers in there. 58% humidity where you are, Julie. Margarita pizza from Marilyn Monroe. Nana says lots of red pepper flakes, pepperoni, mushroom, and green peppers. The only thing I don't care for green peppers too much. Spinach. I like spinach and cheese and tomato and jalapeno with red peppers. I could eat there. Are we making you hungry, Bill? Kathy's almost 60 said spinach, tomato, and feta. Oh, a little Greek. Kitchen sink pizza, says Allison. With extra cheese, no anchovies. Sounds good. Everything sounds good, doesn't it? Spinach deep dish. Oh gosh. Another really good pizza is the white pizza, where it's like fettuccine sauce and mozzarella cheese and spinach and bacon. That sounds good too. Now that I've got myself hungry, all I made for dinner, I was saying earlier that I don't want to cook on a hot day. So I just, you know those cans of chicken, the big cans of chicken? Well, me and the dogs, they had chicken, and I made it with mayonnaise and onion and jalapeno and pickles, and I made a sandwich. So no mushrooms from Maryland. Okay. It was good. I just had I actually only had it on one of those sandwich thins, so it was no bread really. But I've got enough that I'm going to possibly just sit and eat it. You love bagels, not peagles? Hi, Vanilla Rain. Pizza with barbecue chicken and pineapple. Ooh, that's different. Twin Sparrow said, I love tomato sandwiches on a hot day. Yeah, today's one of those days I did not want to, start cooking. Noble says, I'm laughing because you know what, when Debs signs off tonight, we are all headed to the kitchen to see what we can find to make. I know. Code for Life says, Gruyere, cheese, arugula, portobello mushrooms with extra virgin olive oil with a balsamic reduction on it and a thin crust. Now we're getting fancy. Now we are getting fancy. Dana said, I love a good old fried egg sandwich with mayo. Me too. I love my eggs. Any kind of egg sandwich. Julie Tooley says, cheese pizza with mushrooms and black olives, thanks. I like black olives on there too. Marilyn Darling said, I just left the kitchen. I know when I come on here, it's time to eat. I'm sorry. Mac and cheese pizza, Nana, that's crazy, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's not horrible, but I guess I can't do it. It's too much. It's not boring. It's okay. Any pizza's a good pizza, especially if the crust is good. Now that we've all had imaginary delicious pizza, Constantine said, in the heat, I like a cucumber sandwich for lunch. What do you put on it? Just cucumber with mayo? Salt and pepper? Onion? Kathy says, yes, free pesto to all that visits. Garlic chicken on thin crust pizza. That doesn't sound too bad either. Yeah, I could get into like a chicken on pizza too. Tapestry Tart, I'm going to do a slow cooker meal, but I saw it on YouTube. I think it's Frugal RV Girl. You put beef in a slow cooker and add a packet of brown gravy, Italian seasoning, and ranch dressing. That's going to taste good. Pepperoncinis. There's what you put it in a slow cooker with the roast after you brown it, and you put your seasoning on it, and then you dump a bunch of pepperoncinis on it, and you cook it slow. Cameron, good night. Thank you for coming in. I always love to see you here. Cream cheese, sliced tomato, and bean sprouts. That's another one. I like avocado, fresh avocado, tomato, mayo on sourdough. I didn't see it. I missed it. I'll see it tonight. Oh boy, Dana, thanks for reminding me. I was trying to think of what I was on. Well, the good thing is I can watch it anytime. And Big Brother too. I don't watch Big Brother usually until the next day. Because if I wait one day, I don't have any commercials. But if I watch it live, then it stops with commercials. Okay, when I'm done here, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch The Bachelorette. I love it. Donna May said, we have a local pizza restaurant and make mac and cheese pizza for kids. Well, the kids are going to love that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that tonight. Bill said he feels like he gained 10 pounds. Well, it's all imaginary. You didn't really gain anything. That's the neat thing. You can thank me by giving me a thumbs up. Don't tell. Why are you telling me, Dana? Spoiler alert. Do I like radish? Oh, you weren't asking me. Kathy's almost 60. My mother was Polish and my dad German. I ever ate out as a youth. My mother loved to cook and bake. Combination of Polish and German. There you go. Dana says, Bill, pretend that you walked 10 miles. The widower left the show. Well, you know what? He wasn't for her. I could tell. Yeah. I never thought that it was a good match. Yeah, there's no ordering pizza here tonight. We do have a pizza place in town, and they're very good. They're probably closed, but I just I don't get it very often. You like thin sliced radishes on tacos? I've never had thin sliced ones on tacos. I didn't even get Taco Tuesday today. I could have. Yeah, I watch Big Brother and I watch Amazing Race and I love Survivor and I love The Bachelor or Bachelorette. I'm watching Survivor from like the 10th year, the 10th season, because I forget all about what, it's like seeing it for the first time. I like radishes. I probably like them on there. You might have to go get a frozen pizza. Uh-oh. Well, you guys, I'm going to end this because my eyes are tearing, my nose is plugged, and I want to watch The Bachelorette. And I think I'm going to make myself a little more chicken salad. Avocado on pita. Yeah, that's all. And I have an avocado that's ready, so I'm going to have to cook it. Mush it up and eat it. I love you back, Marilyn. I love everyone that comes in and visits. We're all good friends. I really appreciate you guys. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. Somehow it's supposed to help. And I need all the help I can get. And by the way, I'm going to make a video of all of the necklaces that I have made that are available on my Etsy shop. I'm going to do that. So if you're interested, look for that in the next week, within the week. Yeah, I have a lot of pretty necklaces and bracelets for sale. So anyway, all is well, you guys. Stay cool. Just hang out, relax. Try not to do too much. Okay? Sounds good. Love you all. Be happy. Do something that you enjoy every day. And peace out.